All right, y'all. A lot of people are talking about Bitcoin and the crypto markets and all the markets getting one last huge, major, earth-shattering dump before a huge, amazing pump. So today we're going to be discussing the current price action and talking about, first of all, is another huge dump on the horizon? And second of all, where are the most important levels that we need to be aware of as traders? Because as traders, guys, we are not here to predict what the market is going to do. However, we are here to have a plan ready to go regardless of what the market does. So make sure to like the video, guys. Make sure to subscribe to the channel because things are about to get a bit difficult, okay? Now, here's the first thing that we need to be aware of with Bitcoin. Bitcoin did get a bounce from a very key area of support back on Thursday, October 13th. Okay, this was this past Thursday. And then we did come up to a very important area of resistance, which was the golden pocket, not the golden pocket, I'm sorry, it was the 786 Fibonacci retracement level. Now, over in the VIP Discord, both of these levels were marked out. In fact, you can see that the highest level of resistance that we had on our chart going back to the 13th itself, when we got our bounce from this CDW, this highest area of resistance was that 786 area to that 20K area. And I'm actually still holding that short that I was in from Thursday. I did live stream that short, and also it's still open now. I don't have my ByBit open right now, and my VPN is not set up to log in, but I still hold that short, guys. So I am not saying that we're going to hold support here, but it's something that's very important to also notice is that we did come down and find support on this very key level over the weekend. Additionally, in the VIP Discord, besides this picture of uneven butt cheeks, this, on Friday, was the next major area of support that we had between 19K and 19.1K. This is such a major area of support because it is the high volume node of the range, as well as we had a naked daily point of control right there at 18,975, and we pretty much did get the bounce right off of that naked daily point of control. Now, what happens right here, in my opinion, is very, very critical because over the past few days, we have experienced something with the price action known as value area shift. And what that means is the high volume node of this very, very large range that we have had since the 18th of June, all right, pretty much all of this price action that we've had since the 18th of June, the highest volume node has now changed. Right, the high volume node used to be around $20,000. If we go to a lower time frame now, we can see that that high volume node has shifted down to around $19,100. Okay, why is this so significant? Well, this is significant because when we're looking at the range, that highest volume node is always going to be acting as an area of support or resistance. If the price is able to hold now this $19,100 area, then it actually is possible that we could get a move higher because we need to understand that we did come down and we put in a very nice low down here. We came up, 786, come down, get a retracement, then potentially now put in a higher high back to the top of this little sideways chunk that we've been trading in for the past few weeks, right? So this $19,100 area is now very, very, very significant. All right, so that area used to be around 20K. It has moved down to 19.1K. So this is something that kind of changes the way we need to approach the charts. Going back down to a lower time frame, okay, I mean, and just, we are holding this 19.1K area is important for more reasons than just the fact that it's now the high volume node of the macro range. It's also the high volume node of this more local range, and there's some other confluences here. Okay, so this is why we have this area over in the VIP Discord. And by the way, if you do want to join the VIP Discord where we give trade setups in advance, we give the levels every single day, we do multiple live streams a week talking about our trading plans, live trading and all that, you can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. We have a thriving community of traders in here. posting the juiciest technical analysis and trade setups, right? So let's talk about another very important thing that we need to be aware of, right? So we talked about how we got a rejection from the 786. And let's zoom in a little bit here and put on that and put on this. Okay, so we can see that we are finding support at this high volume node right here. The next thing that I am potentially looking for, if we are going to get another move up, is a bounce from around the 18.6 to 18.8 area right here. And the reason for that is because this is the value area low and the golden pocket retracement. So another bullish scenario is we come up, right, reject from this 786, which also so happens to be the value area high, come back down to that golden pocket, and basically what we're doing here is we're simply just continuing to trade within this range, right? But having put in this juicy low, I do think there is the potential that we can get a move up to at least this $20,000 area. 20K thousand. You like how I did that there? Now, if we start to lose this, then I think that it becomes much more bearish, because remember, this 19.1K area here is key. So we need to do something like this, or potentially just get a move up like this if we want to see higher. If we start to lose this, that is not going to be very good. So for me, the make it or break it is going to be a loss of this low here, a back test, and then starting to continue with this bearish market structure right here. All right. So this is very, very interesting times, guys. The world is very volatile right now. We had a very volatile week. I do just want to look at these higher term time frames one more time. Take a look at the weekly and see what we can see here. On the weekly, there is still some upward potential here on the weekly, right? We go down to the daily, and on the daily, I still see some upward potential right here. We also have to be aware of the fact that for the past few months, almost a year now, it's actually been 11 months, we have been in a very massive downtrend. And so if the trend is our friend until the end, if this range now is lost to the downside, we could see another 20 to 30% move down, because that's what we've seen after every drop. Range drop 20 to 30%, range drop 20 to 30%, range drop 20 to 30%, range drop 20 to 30%. That would take us back down to the 10 to 13K area, right? So that is something that we also need to keep in mind. However, we're still seeing these very bullish signals on the higher term time frames. Historically speaking, when we get money flow in the red on Market Cipher B on the weekly time frame with a big Ben Armstrong green dot, that is the bottom, all right? The bottom. It doesn't necessarily mean pump right away and bull market starts, but it means that we're going to stay within a range for the next year or so, where we just kind of mess around in here for a while before we finally start a new uptrend, right? We saw that happen at the end of 2018. In fact, if we come over to the BLX chart, which is Bitcoin from its inception, we see that, after the 2018 bull crash, when we got that big green dot on Market Cipher B, money flow in the red, we did not come lower. Okay, I've drawn a vertical line on the chart. You can see that we have not come lower. We did not come lower from that dot. What we did do is we ranged sideways from that dot printing for another, we could even say 100 days, right? Another 100 days. So what I'm really looking at now is I want to start to see the weekly stay with momentum and money flow coming to the upside, potentially looking for a range to form right here, right? Where we just kind of range right here and stick around here for a little bit of time before we start to break out from that, right? So I'm not saying this is the bull market, but I'm saying this is a really nice potential bottom right here. Okay, it's also the retest of the previous bull market all-time high. There's a lot of things pointing to this level that is pretty significant. Now, this doesn't mean we're not going to come lower. In fact, what could be nice is another capitulation wick down to that 13K area to retest these very important highs that we had right here for an actual bottom. And of course, as far as spot trading goes, I do have limit orders on spot. Honestly, down to like less than $1,000, because why the heck not? But I have been accumulating Bitcoin at these prices, and I will be also down at the 10 to 13K area, and even at the $3,000 to $4,000 area and lower, right? Because I do believe that Bitcoin has a bullish future. So coming back to our regular Bitcoin chart here, we'll go to the 1 hour again, right? For me right now, I am really keeping my eyes on this area. So we have this area right here for me, where we're at right now, and then down to the golden pocket. This is pretty key for me if I want to see higher prices coming up soon within the next few days. If we start to lose this, then I think we could come a little bit lower. So if you want to learn how to trade this way and get these levels, you can check out the course at jasoncaspertrading.com. This course will give you the knowledge and the skills you need to become a confident, profitable trader, because we give you that point A to point B system so that you know what to do before price action happens, right? If we know that we're looking to short, for example, from up in this area, and we know that we are looking to find support at this level, we can be prepared to take trades before they happen. Also, if you want to learn about how to use order flow charts like Exocharts or coinanalyze.net, you could check out the advanced course at learn.jasoncaspertrading.com. There are 35% discounts on both of these courses. This will teach you how to read order flow, how to trade with market profile and TPO. That's it for this video, guys. Hope you found it informative. If you did, make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. God bless everybody in the name of Jesus the Messiah. And I will see everyone, including you, in the next video. Peace!